recently did a video about the known issues of late model beaters. Since then, I've been advised of a serious issue: main bearing failures. It's not common, but beater dealers and mechanics I spoke to say there is definitely an issue here, most likely with the quality of the bearings themselves, but possibly also poor quality seals. The warning signs: some report a high-pitched squeal, another reported bad vibration, others allowed me to reproduce their sounds here.
Fuck, that's bad!
All of this was brought to my attention by beater owners. I did a quick Google search and found various cases. I emailed everyone for more information. Most replied. Then I spoke with a number of beater dealers and mechanics for their opinions. Here are some of the cases. Just pause to read. Obviously, you always stop your engine the moment you hear any weird sounds. But if it's coming from the bottom end particularly, you really need to stop. In some cases, the bearings have shattered, then ruined the cases, barrel and piston. Very, very expensive. Some of these guys did limp home, but you risk potentially wrecking most of the engine except for the gearbox and clutch. And before anyone panics, we are talking low failure rates on late model beater two-strokes. One dealer estimated 1 in 200 bikes. Others I spoke to said their discussions with colleagues tended to agree with a low incidence figure like that. It shouldn't stop you buying a beater. It just means listen for any weird noises and get it fixed under warranty, as you would with any brand. There are a number of things that can cause a main bearing failure. The failure in late model beater two-strokes appear to just be the first two issues listed here, but we are keen to hear about different experiences and opinions too. Leave them in the comments. Like many manufacturers, beater uses the usually top quality NTN bearings made in Japan. The evidence would suggest that poor quality control is probably the cause for these failures, and maybe the seals too. In online discussions, I did note one mechanic said there should still be quality control testing on components like this at the factory. He also noted KTM had quite a few main bearing issues several years ago that were likely the same cause. And also Gas. You may remember they had main bearing failures quite a few years back, and many believed that poor tolerances in the bottom end were the problem. Again, I have to stress the numbers involved are low. This is just something to be aware of. And this sort of shit happens with every brand. For example, a few KTM frames or triple clamps break, and suddenly the panic merchants think every pumpkin is about to fall apart. We're talking low incident rates usually. So remember, every bike has its known issues. Most have simple fixes you can do at home. Others, such as these main bearings, are very rare. You just have to be aware. Go in peace, my brethren and sisterin.